3 Justin Bieber stories in the news in 1 week? What is this, 2013? What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and it's time for another installment of News It or Lose It. Musician Justin Bieber is in the news for 3 different reasons. One, because of a music video from 2015 for I'll Show You from his album Purpose, and that relation to an Icelandic canyon that is now shutting down due to increased foot traffic. Number 2, because Bieber responded to an Instagram troll regarding his marriage to Hailey, and also a former flame Selena Gomez. And number 3, I would say the most important of the 3 and the main one that I'm probably going to focus on, the musical hiatus, an extended version of it that Bieber announced on Instagram. First and foremost, some of you might be wondering why I'm covering any of this in the first place, because it's Justin Bieber, and I feel like so many people are still stuck in the mindset of it's 2009 and he just dropped Baby. That's not the case anymore. He's a legitimate pop musician, and I actually found a lot of enjoyment in his last album Purpose that dropped in 2015, so if we're gonna go ahead and get that out of the room now, let's do it. This will be the easiest segue into things, so speaking of 2015's Purpose, one of the singles from that record, I'll Show You, featured Justin Bieber running around in Iceland and showing off this beautiful cinematic vision of what it was like over there and this very natural and beautiful canyon. And since then, according to CNN Travel, there has been increased foot traffic every single year, going up 50%, then 75%, and the numbers just kept escalating to the point where they had to shut it down until June of this year. Repairs are having to be made because so many people are going to visit, and of course Justin Bieber is being blamed because he chose, or else his team chose, to shoot the music video there. Everyone wants to see this glorious canyon, and I wouldn't be surprised if similar things happen with wherever Harry Styles shot Sign of the Times. I really don't think it's fair to blame Justin Bieber for this because people are always looking for exciting locations to film movies and shoot music videos, even short sketch comedy bits. Everybody needs a backdrop for their vision. And in this case, it just happened to be a beautiful Icelandic canyon, and people wanted to see it. It's like when everyone flocked to New Zealand because Lord of the Rings was filmed there. The second story today is the first of 2 Instagram-related ones. Justin made a couple of announcements, and one of those was more of a response to a troll. Someone named @Jaylee is a joke, making fun of the fact that people ship Justin and Hailey as this combined thing. They're saying that it's fake and they're going after Justin. They do have an entire account dedicated to it, and Justin Bieber, the millionaire, super famous, 100 million plus follower person that he is, decided to respond. I'm not exactly sure why, but I totally understand it. We all have those times when we feel vulnerable and we just want to right all of the wrongs. I could not even imagine being in his shoes or some other celebrity that constantly has gossip going on, all these sites, all these accounts just trying to stir up drama. And he went on to respond saying, "You're immature. The fact that you have an account dedicated to dissing my wife is absolutely absurd. Why would I dedicate my whole life to someone in marriage to get back with my ex? Anyone who believes this is mean-spirited or 10 years old." He later continued with, "I absolutely loved and love Selena Gomez. She will always hold a special place in my heart, but I am head over heels in love with my wife, and she is absolutely the best thing that has ever happened to me, period." He later mentioned that he would never respond to anything like this again, and I do think that that's smart, but it's also nice to see that he kind of cracked down and said, "This is where I'm drawing the line. I have the right to defend my wife, my family, my own fame and personal image." And while I do feel that Bieber has made many mistakes in the past, I also understand the fact that he was thrust into the spotlight early on and probably didn't know how to conduct himself or how to handle all of that fame. And I really don't think that any of us could say that we could deal with the fact that hundreds of millions of people are judging your life and everything that you do on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. I mean, remember when everyone was going after Bieber when they thought that he was the actual one that was eating that burrito wrong and it turned out to just be the YouTube channel Yes Theory? Every very little detail is scrutinized, so once again, I don't blame him for lashing out. The final Biebs-related story today is a statement that he gave on social media regarding an extended musical hiatus that he is continuing to pursue at this point. He recently got married, and he did, within the past few years, feature on a few DJ songs like Cold Water, and I feel that he hasn't been working on much solo material because the inspiration simply isn't there. He was burned out at the end of the Purpose tour, and he went on to give this statement. I read a lot of your messages saying you want an album. I've toured my whole teenage life and early 20s. I realized, and as you guys probably saw, I was unhappy last tour, and I don't deserve that, and you don't deserve that. You pay money to come and have a lively, energetic, fun, light concert, and I was unable emotionally to give you that near the end of the tour. I have been looking, seeking, trial and error as most of us do. I am now very focused on repairing some deep-rooted issues that I have, as most of us have, so that I don't fall apart, so that I can sustain my marriage and be the father I want to be. Music is very important to me, but nothing comes before my family and my health. I will come with a kick-ass album ASAP. My swag is undeniable and my drive is indescribable. His love is supernatural. His grace is that reliable. Wow, it sounds like Bieber is writing a song right there. Basically, to oversimplify things from that post, it seems that Bieber is continuing his musical hiatus. He's focusing on his family, the fact that he might possibly be a father in the coming years. It's interesting to see a celebrity POV when it comes to relationships. He's talked recently about the fact that marriage is a struggle himself, and his wife Hailey Bieber opened up about that. And they are in two different fields. She's a model, he's a musician, and it seems like they're just kind of reflecting on things, taking their time. And I'll admit that I have been kind of curious since 2015's Purpose came out. What would he do next? I've been wanting another album, but I also respect the person enough to understand that it's okay to wait. They need to take their time, and even if he never comes back to music, then it is what it is, and I guess we got the music that we got already. Bieber has focused in recent times more on his religion, his faith. Obviously, music has kind of taken a back seat for those reasons and because of marriage. It seems like everything kind of happened rapidly for him, and he's definitely had a changing image. He looks a little bit different these days. He doesn't have the teenage heartthrob look going on. But he's also kind of moved away from that because I'm sure there's a different person deep inside that needs to get out or else needs to express themselves in a different way, because for over a decade they were told exactly what to do, what moves to make, and the industry kind of swallowed him whole. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know about any of these stories in the comments section down below. Thank you for tuning in. I know that I don't normally talk about Justin Bieber, but he's honestly a pretty interesting figure to me. I know I've made fun of him in the past, but I also have a genuine curiosity and a respect for him. Please drop a like on this video and subscribe for the love of music. If there's other music news stories that you'd like me to weigh in on with my opinion, then let me know in the comments section down below. Check out my review of Purpose right here, or check out another recent news update right over here. Socials in the description, including my Patreon, and I'll see you soon for more on Beyond ARTV.